All right, it's afternoon, Friday, August 27th. It's been a few weeks. I've been busy on the weekends, so I haven't been able to get out here. However, I've been out here to pick orders, but that's about it. Last night was my first night that I actually got to do some stuff, and I'm parting that out today, but I parted that out yesterday, and then I parted out a couple of blister packs, a Batman and a Spider-Man blister pack. So the goal today, well, as far as I can get, is to part out this set, 60207. I've got 3 copies of that, and then I'm gonna part out these 60256. Got 3 of those. I'm gonna do 2 of these. I can't see the number over there, but I've got 2 of those, and then I've got 8 or 9 of these. So that's the goal for today, and then once I get that done, then I'm gonna start on this column right here. I did move my shop around a little bit. I moved this dresser so this dresser's got all the instruction booklets in it. I did decide, I was keeping all of them at one point, but I've decided to pare it down to 3 each. And then this second drawer's got some. I haven't weeded this one out yet, but got those. And then I think the other drawers have miscellaneous used sets that I picked up at yard sales and whatever else, thrift stores. Yeah, some thrift store parts in there. I got a Batman remote control Batmobile there. Haven't even played with that yet. And yeah, this is similar to, yep, actually that's the blister pack that I parted out 5 of those and 5 of those. Yep, just some miscellaneous used stuff in there. But anyway, I moved it. It was over here in this corner. And the idea, well, I'm going to finish this wall, put some drywall up there, and then I'm going to move these drawers over to this side of the room. And I did put up a couple of rows of acromills on this side. These are all going to be used. And then eventually I'm going to get a couple more of these tackle box racks. That's not what they're called, but I'm going to get a couple more of those, probably the 36 unit one, like that one right there. And I'm going to put those against this wall over here. So that's the idea. But yeah, since I don't have a whole lot of time, I'm going to go ahead and start parting these out. Last few times we've parted stuff out, we've kind of gone to a different part out method. All right, so I just finished parting out this 60207. I already put the parts away, loaded up into BrickLink. I just forgot to video it, but it was 594 items, 116 lots, and with a value of 110. And I think I got those for $13 each, so we're looking at $39. So just under a 3 times part out, I think. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to part out this 60256, the racing cars. I had 3 of those. It's a smaller set, so I'm using a different part out method than I would with sets that I have larger quantities of. But both part out methods, I set it up initially in Brickstore the same way. So I wanted to show that to you right now. I know I showed how to set it up in Brickstore using Brick Freedom before. I've since found an easier way, and so I just wanted to show that to you. So the first thing I do is I go here to import. We're going to import the BrickLink set inventory. This has the last set that I uploaded We're going to change that to the 60256. Racing cars, I've got 3 of them, new condition. I want to include the extra parts, and in this case I'm not going to include the instructions because it's a city set, and I haven't really found that the city set instructions sell that well, so I'm just going to get rid of them entirely, and then I'm going to go import. Close that out. So the first thing I do is I get rid of these counterparts, which are usually the wheels that have, or the tires that have the wheels in them. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those. There's 2 minifigures in here, 3 each. So usually what I'll do is I'll part out some of them and keep some of them, or keep them whole as a minifigure. And so I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to select both of these, right click, and I'm going to duplicate. So now I've got quantity 3, quantity 3, quantity 3, and 3. So I'm going to change these to 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm going to keep one whole, and then I'm going to part out the others. So these ones that have the 2 quantity, I'm going to part them out. I'm just double clicking on this inventory thing right here, and it automatically parts those out into the list, so I don't have to do that later. So my next step is I consolidate everything. So as you can see here, I have this minifigure visor standard in 3 different places. So the reason I have them in 3 different places is because we just parted these out. So there's 2 from the red racer, 2 from the dark blue racer, and then there were 3 extra ones in the set, and so those were the extra parts. So, and then you can see here the skeleton arms, same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and consolidate these. So I'm going to Control All, right click, consolidate. And so it's going to ask me each part that has multiple lots, if it's going to ask me if I want to merge them. I'm just going to go ahead and yes to all, and then that merges everything. So now I've got 592 parts, 104 lots. And now the next thing I want to do is I want to see which of these parts I already have in my store so that I can go ahead and start loading those into the correct drawers. So I'm going to go back up here to import, and I'm going to pull in my BrickLink store inventory. And I do this after each set because I upload the set and then there's new parts, and so drawers may change or whatever. So then I delete the file and then reload it for each set that I part out. Unless I'm going to do multiple sets at one time, then I don't have to worry about it. So it brings in the store inventory here. I'm going to go back to the inventory of 60256. I have everything selected still, and if you've unselected it, you just click on one of these and then Control All or Control A on a Windows-based computer. So Control All, and then we're going to go to Edit, and then we're going to go all the way down here to where it says Copy Values from Document. Now, if you have multiple windows open in BrickStore, it'll show each file that you've got open. And since the only other file that I have open is the store inventory from today, it's highlighted. I'm going to hit Next. And then here you can copy or merge or ignore different categories. And basically the only ones that I'm worried about are the price and the remark. And so I just copy those straight over. The merging, I forget which way it merges. I forget, and I don't want to lead you astray, but if you play with it a little bit, if you've got 2 files that have data in a particular column, it'll merge one way or the other, and I forget which way it is. But if you play with it, you can figure that out. but I ignore everything else, copy these 2 items, and I hit finish. And then as you can see, it automatically brings the remarks and the price that in my store into this file. And then it highlights all the price blocks, which I don't have yet. So it makes it handy as I go through. Then I can be like, oh, well, I don't have these in my store. And so depending on how you part out your sets and put parts away, you can go through here and sort it by price. And then when you just go through here and click on the, I clicked on the first one, and then I'm shift clicking the next one, and could have sworn it said somewhere how many I had selected. Oh, right here, 22 lots selected. So basically that means I need 22 new drawers in order to facilitate these parts that I don't have in my store, and then everything else I've got in my store. So then from this point, I sort it by color. Minifigures come to the top, stickers come to the top, and then by alphabetical order, obviously. So as I part out, so with the smaller bags, I will open up each bag individually. Well, I'll open the same bag from each set. So bag 1 from each set, I'll open them all up. And since I have a low number of parts, I can just do it right here on my tray, and I'll sort out all the black ones and I'll put them straight into the drawers. And then as I get to these new parts, then I will put them in a new drawer. Sometimes with these smaller quantity parts or quantity sets, and I have small quantity of parts, I'll start combining parts into drawers and into the same drawer until I get another set that has that same part, and then I'll separate it out afterwards. So I'm going to go ahead and get to parting this racing car set. All right, so here's the set that I'm parting out, 60256 racing cars. Like I said, I've got 3 of them. I've already cut them open both sides. I dumped this first one out, so just gonna got a couple of instruction booklets. Looks like one for each car. And then there's the instruction booklet, or the stickers. And then looks like we got 2 bags. Looks like probably one for each car, and then 2 chassis. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dump these out. All right, so chassis, 6 of them. Stickers, 3 of them. Instruction booklets, 2 each times 3. And then bag 1, bag 2. First thing I do, I take these stickers, and I've got a binder here. This is an idea stolen from Derek at Pop's Block Shop and Ralph at Ralph Bricks. Right now I've only got 2 sizes of pages in here, but they will go right here in this spot right here. So see if I can do this one-handed. Probably not. Oh, look at that. All right, so stickers in there. Then, like I said, I got 2 sizes. This one fits 9. These ones fit 4. And I haven't labeled them like Derek does, but I will probably get to that eventually. But it's so much nicer having these. I mean, even just being able to thumb through these to find the one that I need is super quick. So put that away. And then I got my cart set up already. I've got this for the littler sets, or this is how I set it for the littler sets. I've got 4 bins there, 1 bin over there, an extra one. And then of course I got my computer and scanner. So I'll take this, and I usually have it just set up in one spot right here in the aisle. So I'll put it right here. And then there's my parts aisle. So I'll grab bag 1. All right, so here's bag 1, all dumped out here. And then I have a small bag in there. I'll do those a little bit later. So actually, throw those over. All right, so like I said, the first thing I do is just grab one piece here. Since black is at the top, I'm gonna grab these black 4x4 plates. So I got 3 of them here, and I look at my list. There's the black 4x4 plate. There are 3 of them, and they go in AQ66. So I bring them over here, which AQ66 is right here. And these bigger bins I've divided into 2 parts. As you can see, I got these 2x10 plates here, and then I got those black 4x4s in the back. So throw those in the back and put everything away. So anyway, then we go through here and we just go down the list, and whatever parts are in there. I really don't go down the list, but I'll go through here and I'll find what the next part is. Usually, I'll try to stick to the same color. I do know this is a new part for me, so if you look there, that's the wedge 3x4 by 2/3 curved with cutout. The red box shows that I don't have a price for it, and it's blank where the remarks are supposed to be. So I'll just grab these 3. So there's 1, 2, and there's 3. So I grab these 3, I'll put them in a bin. I'll make sure that the correct spot is marked, and then I scan the barcode. It goes in there, and then I just leave them sitting here on my table until I either have them all full, or I need the room, or I finish this bag. Then I'll reset up for the next bag. All right, so I've got this part here. It's the slope inverted 45 6x2 double with 2x4 cutouts. So I've got 6 of them here. The list says that I should have 6 of them. AF141, AF141, and this thing is full. So I won't be able to get these in there. So right away, I just go ahead and I grab a larger bin and dump these in there. Go over here, make sure that this is highlighted, AF141, and then I come back here, I scan the barcode, and I did take AO227, and I put it away, and then I take this bin and I put it down here in my reserves. And so as I move, so I do it as I go. That way I don't have to put a bunch of drawers away at the end. All right, so I got all the parts put away. Like I said, I've got 22 errors here, which means those are 22 lots that I don't have. And 592 pieces, 104 lots. Right now it's showing $62. However, the last couple steps is once I get everything put in, I hit this remarks to sort it so that all the empty remarks come to the top, just to make sure that I got a number for everything. In this case I do. So now my last step is to control all, and we're going to put a price on these. So right now I'm doing current inventory average. Yeah, so just hit OK. It goes through, thinks about it, updates all the prices. Now if there was a part in my store that hadn't been updated to the current average, it would update that. Also add all of the prices for those that I didn't have. And then I hit OK. And then still got them all selected, and I'm uploading to BrickLink, making sure that I change this to new remarks because I changed a bunch of the drawer numbers. Pasting that in there, verifying, and it comes up. And I really don't pay much attention to this page. And I get to the bottom, 592, 104 lots, $103.60. I think I got these for 18 bucks a piece or 17 bucks a piece. So what was that, $51? So about 2 times part out. So not great. Not bad, but not great. So it's uploaded, showing 57 new lots in my inventory thus far. And this is those last 2 sets, the race car and whatever that one was before. And we're going to visit the store. We'll see how many parts I got. And 227,000, 6,800 lots. So got this goal that I want to get to 250 by the end of September and up to 7,000 lots by the end of September. So we're on track to get there, I think. All right, so as I just mentioned, I got those other sets parted out. This one I'm going to do a little bit different just because I have a quantity of 9 of them. So this is 70848 Sistar Party Crew. So for this part out, we're going to do this with cups. My wife prefers to do it this way, and so when she comes out and helps me, she sorts them into cups while I put them away. But usually we do 1 bag at a time, so all bag 1, and she'll part them out, or I'll part them out if I'm by myself. And I'll do all bag 1, stack them by color, and then take them over the wall and put them away. And it seems to be faster that way with large quantities of sets, just because I can get all the parts into 1 cup and I'm not constantly going back and forth. And I put them all on my tray, which I've got set up over there. I put them on my tray, and then I can just do a cup at a time, and I can do it by color, and I don't have to scroll back and forth. And then usually by the time I get done putting the parts away from 1 bag, she's got the next bag done. So, but if I'm doing it by myself, it makes it a lot easier too. All right, here we go. We've got bag 1 opened. Little bag in bag 1 is taken out and set aside. I've pulled all the minifigure parts out for both Unikitty and Benny. And then I pulled I think that's a little foam string or whatever. I pulled those out. So some of these are going to get parted out. Some of them are going to be listed as a whole minifigure. So some of those pieces are still in this little bag here. So I just set them aside so that I can sort them out. I usually do that right at the end. And so we'll go ahead and get this portion of it parted out. All right, so got my cart in here, got the first bag minus the little bag that was inside of bag 1 parted out and stacked by color. And then I've got my screen here. I'm gonna just start with black and go right down the list and put parts away as they come. So for example, this first one is black 2x4, and so we go here, and there's the black 2x4 plate, and it is in AB209. So we're going to take this cup over here to B209, which is right here. And it looks like it's getting about full. So good enough. All right, and then I just stack the cups as I go, and I'm just going to get through all these parts, and this goes pretty quick, this portion of it, and then sort out the next little bag, do the same thing, and I just kind of repeat the process until I get it all done. So let's 7:35 p.m. right now. I'm hoping that this will take me less than an hour to get all these sorted and put away. So we'll see. All right, just finished parting out the Lego Movie 2 set. 1,893 pieces, 110 lots, and it came in at $370. I got these at $9 a piece, so 9 times 9, $81. So that's what, 4 times or more part out. So that's pretty decent. I'm gonna go ahead and upload these now, and then we'll take a look and see what my totals are for the day, because this will be the last set I part out today. It's 9:05. Took me an hour and 20 minutes to part that set out, and get this to the bottom. Same, and uploading. And then we're going to take a look here. 115 new lots today, and those are the numbers really quick there. 229,141 and 6,928 lots. So we're getting closer. Looks like, what, 21,000 parts away from my goal, and about 70 lots away from my goal. So yeah, pretty excited about that. But I am going to call it a night and probably do some more tomorrow. I think I'm going to work on the wall tomorrow, though, and get the framing finished up. And if it's not raining tomorrow, I may go get some drywall. Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, August 31st, last day of the month. Showing you some tools here. I realized that I didn't film an update after that last clip, and so I got all those parts parted out and uploaded. I don't have my computer handy to give you an updated count. That was Friday. Saturday I spent most of the day finishing the wall. So got the framing done, got the drywall in, I got the ceiling piece that goes in there. So this section of my shop is all contained. I just gotta install that door right here, and then that will be enclosed. The idea was to use this as kind of a wood shop, so there's some cleaning that needs to be done before that can happen. And then, like I mentioned, I'm going to use this wall right here. I'm going to put used Lego on it, and yeah, I was kind of measuring some stuff out the other day, and I've got these 2 acrylic columns here. I think I'm going to put a third one on this wall right here, just in this area right here, because if I put the stair lights right there, it's gonna come out here and it's gonna block these drawers. So if I put 1 acromills column here, that'll give me enough room to pull these drawers out, and then I can put 5 columns of the stair light along the wall right here. Still not sure what I'm gonna do on this wall yet. Yeah, so, and then, like I mentioned, I'm gonna put all my personal Lego back there in the corner. I'm gonna put them in boxes, and I started already with those first 2 boxes up there. Something I found kind of funny, I've got another box sitting here. Actually, we'll look at this one right here. So these came from Lowe's, and they're the large boxes. And of course, you know, it gives you an option of what you're gonna put in it, you know, your bedroom stuff, family room stuff, dining room stuff. But my favorite is all the way down here at the bottom, a load of bricks. I'm sure they weren't assuming or intending on it being Lego bricks, but that's what I'm going to use them for. So I actually marked that first one up there. A load of bricks, box 1. So that's going to be my test this afternoon, just because my computer's in the house charging, and I don't have much else to do well, I mean, I got lots to do, but I want to get that room cleared out and ready. So yeah, so I'll probably either put that column of acro mills up back over there, back there, or fill my handful of boxes with personal Lego.